When you see a situation like this, and DK has put it so eloquently, and you often look at it and say, is it only an 11-member team? Can cricket be a 14-member team? Because then you'd like to have a Jadeja, you'd like to have a Washington Sundar, and Kuldeep and Yuzvendra Chahal. Now you've got to choose between these four.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a very, very interesting thing, because what happens, especially with the Indian team, is there is one thing that the team needs. The team needs to win consistently. That's for the fans, for the establishment, for the BCCI. The team needs to win consistently. But players also need to be tried. Because if you don't try players at the right time, you don't give them opportunities, you don't give new players chances to do things, then they are not going to develop. Okay? So all the time you're always walking that tightrope between saying, we need to give these 2-3 youngsters a chance. If we get them a chance at the right time, it'll happen. Sometimes it happens totally by chance. Like, somebody like a Sidhu walking out and saying that I've got cramps, and Saurav Ganguly going on to bat. Sometimes it happens by chance. If, for example, Sidhu had not gone out then, would Saurav Ganguly have got an opportunity to play for India that day? No, he wouldn't have. So the fact of the matter is, sometimes it happens by chance. But here, India will be looking and saying, yeah, we want to give Kuldeep so many matches. We want to give so-and-so so many matches. We want to try this guy out. They probably want to try Prithvi out also, because he's got that kind of talent. But can I do it and compromise in India? And that's the tightrope that is so difficult to walk for big teams. Small teams don't have that problem. A team that is a board that's as rich as India, a team that's followed as much as India, every decision is under a microscope. And they can't say that let's give this guy a chance and see what happens. So that's why then they're thinking, okay, now I have to give Chahal a chance, I have to give Kuldeep a chance, and now fast bowlers, if Shami is out of the equation, who are the fast bowlers that we need to give a chance? Is Shardul there? Who else is there? And I think these are all fascinating debates.
DK, if I gave you the choice, and since you've sort of put a selector's hat on briefly, and you had these 4 spinners at your disposal, knowing you've got limited slots in the team, looking ahead to 2023, who would be the 2 you'd pick?
Look, I think, we are going to go with 8 batters. That leaves 7 spots for the bowlers, so to say. Out of that, Ravindra Jadeja will definitely be one. He's an all-rounder. He, in many ways, walks into the squad unless he's injured. Now, I have a feeling the way things are, happening right now, it'll be a toss-up between Washington and Akshar Patel, whether they want 2 left-arm spinners or 1 off-spinner. And you get the feeling that Washington is slightly ahead because he's an off-spinner. He's tall, he can bowl in the power play. You need a wrist spinner there. And it will be a toss-up between Chahal and Kuldeep. It will be a real close one. And just like Joy said, as the games we keep playing, things will start unfolding to see how it pans out towards the end. And we'll have 4 medium paces. Probably we'll end up with 2 spinners as well, 2 wrist spinners. So then it could be Chahal and Kuldeep, similar to the 2019 World Cup. So, if you want me to pick right now, I'm very excited for Kuldeep, because obviously he's got this opportunity, considering that Chahal's last one-day outing in New Zealand didn't go too well. Kuldeep has an opportunity here. You get the feeling that if he goes well here, he'll obviously be starting in Sri Lanka as well. Again, Sri Lanka and the ODIs. We have 9 ODIs before the IPL. So those in many ways will determine how things pan out. And post that, we have a little bit of a West Indies series and the Asia Cup before we head into the World Cup. So there are not too many games to talk about, but you get the feeling with the way things are happening that it'll be a toss-up between Kuldeep or Chahal. Chahal, obviously, we know is a master performer, but I'm very, very excited for Kuldeep, because I thought he was bowling very special when I saw him last. And, we missed him as the fact that with the way the T20 World Cup squad, in many ways manifested in itself, he didn't find the place, but I'm really excited for him, because I think he is bowling probably as well as he ever has. And hence, I'm very excited for him.